Okay, meanwhile, we have a couple of folks with us. Let's just, quickly talk with them. What's the time? Okay, we have still 1 minute to go. So, hi, Shiva, Amit. Then I can see Balia Rasi Hula. If I'm pronouncing your name right, sorry.
Gangadhar.
Yeah, and then Abdul, Vinod, Kumar, Nagin, Praveen, Shadab, Sid. Hello, guys. I hope my voice is loud and clear to you.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay.
Sorry, I joined late. What's your
No,
name?
no, I think you're absolutely on time. Absolutely on time.
On time. Okay, I thought you started already.
No,
No,
you are
no,
on time, Vinod. Viraj will start in just wait. I recommend just wait for 3-4 minutes more.
Yeah, sure,
Because,
fine,
sure.
yeah. Hmm.
fine, fine, fine. So, anyways, guys, we will wait for the participants to come in. Meanwhile, we will just talk on a very generalized topic, which is nowadays with respect to AI. Everyone in our industry, not just IT industry, in fact, all the industries in the market are heavily impacted with AI. And being a database guy, being an infrastructure guy, people always used to say that you are less impacted by AI, and those who are developers, core programming skills guys, they are the most impacted ones. And in that also, those guys who are doing repetitive or monotonous jobs, they are heavily impacted. Uh, just to be, you know, on a neutral side, I'm not taking any biased anywhere, but from our organization's experience, from our exposure to all the people we are talking to, everyone is impacted, but database guys have a perfect ladder to climb this AI related field. And that Oracle has made it possible with 26 AI. A lot of AI related stuff which was happening outside of database, which database guys were basically not looking into it or not participating into it because it was quite obvious it was out of database. We were responsible for database management and that was our prime responsibility. But now Oracle with 23 AI and now they renamed it to 26 AI, they have brought all that outside AI related things inside the database. So gradually that responsibility also comes to us guys who are DB experts. So guys, that's one of the analogy of the whole story here, that maybe people say that we are impacted, jobs are cutting down with AI, but I truly don't take side of that particular statement. I believe if we all of us can upgrade ourselves, we can use the DB knowledge, we can use our own expertise of our, uh, data management, basically, not just database management, data management. Yes, we can climb this ladder and we can easily sail through the AI wave also. Okay, we will give it a minute and then we'll start.
Yeah, Viraj, suppose as a DBA, we want to become like we want to familiar with the AI, right? What are the basic stuff we need to get ready for that to adapt to AI?
Yeah. So if you are dedicatedly an Oracle DB guy only, then 26 AI is the best approach for you to progress ahead. If you are a multi-database DBA, like you are doing into SQL Server also, you are doing into Postgres or MongoDB also, then there are some different approaches of data engineering which you can adopt. So when I say data engineering, Shiva, I'm not recommending you to do programming related stuff, but I'm expecting you to upgrade yourself that you can manage the platform that which is required for data engineering. Okay, so it's a bit of a topic. If I get time in the end, I will explain it to you with a simple diagram which I have. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. uh, okay, so we are 4 minutes into the session. Let's wait 1 more minute. Meanwhile, anyone has any quick question, just like Shiva asked? Okay, guys. So, let's start with the presentation. Meanwhile, I think participants will come in, and we will take the question and answer session in the end. I'm sure you guys will have a lot of them. So, first of all, my name is Viraj. I am a corporate trainer from, many years, and parallelly, I have been doing IT projects for more than, 16 years now. I have been in this industry for working for many financial organizations. So, right from India and outside India, also many financial organizations I have supported for many of their projects. So, yes, Oracle database was one of my core. Then Exadata became one of my core. Now, cloud environment, and gradually we all are going into the AI world. So, that's about me. With Exaguru, we have a collaboration that we are organizing this corporate training by which we are enlightening the IT professionals in a very suitable amount that how you can adapt yourself into this upcoming technology wave and you can make yourself better. That's the whole idea of this particular training. We are not, just saying that we will cover in depth each and every topic feature. We will give you notes and diagrams and all those things. That is fine. Yes, we will do that. Everyone will do that. But main intent of this particular corporate training is that you should have a confidence that as a DB guy, what you have done in your past is useful for you to upgrade in this technology wave. So moving ahead. So slide. Okay, I cannot move next. Okay, wait. Yep. Okay. So yes, with Exaguru, we are helping candidates to learn Oracle database cloud solutioning, like Oracle database going to a cloud. It could be Oracle cloud, it could be some other cloud also. Majorly with this particular corporate training, which you guys are attending today, this is focused with Oracle Cloud. So Oracle database into Oracle Cloud, how it will be working. So we have tremendous amount of experience. We have tremendous amounts of projects in here and technical work to be done, in which you will be learning the in-depth of the machine, how it works, the background of the cloud, how it behaves, and finally how to get the output in your business terms. These are some of the places where we have given the corporate trainings. Here we charge pretty higher amount because it's a corporate in class, or maybe as a company organized training, which is a bit higher grade. But the course which you guys are attending with us as an online training, it is at a quite a fractional rate. It is not that costly. It is quite a fractional rate, but pretty much the same value. Learning about Exadata, this masterclass, I'm just going to tell you that what all major features we are going to cover. Today, I'm just going to talk overview about it. I'm not obviously not going to go to the depth of it, but in Exadata, there are hundreds of things. There is compute, there is storage, there is CPU, there is a database. Everything is connected to each other, and finally, they have to work with each other. If they don't work with each other, it's very difficult. You are not a good admin if you have not managed the machine and DB properly. Gone those days when people used to say that I am managing the database, I don't know about the disk. No, you cannot say that anymore. You are managing the entire infrastructure now. If you understand, this is a kind of a ratio which happens in all the industries. People who are using traditional systems, they start increasing the data day by day. There is no escape to that. Any organization, whether it's a entertainment application, whether it is banking application, whether it is anything, data will increase day by day. There is no escape to that. If the business is improving, data is improving. That's given. But IO of the machine cannot increase on the fly. You have to upgrade your infrastructure. So people are moving from traditional infrastructure to powerful infrastructures where IO is the release of the bottleneck which they are having today. And that is why Exadata is the first choice of all the big companies in the world. I'm sure all of you are pretty much aware that Oracle database is used by all the big companies in the world, especially the top 20, 50 banks in the world are using Oracle databases itself. And yes, they have tremendous amount of huge data. You name it, like Bank of America, Wells Fargo. In India, we have, ICICI Bank, SBI Bank. We have in UAE side also, we have the top bank, AKS or something. I'm not able to recollect the name now. But all these top banks are using Exadata. Why? Because they need performance. Data is keep growing. There is no stoppage to that. Digital world is open for all. This is like an traditional system, and this is like my kind of a sorry. This is like my traditional system, and this is like my Exadata engineered system. So when Oracle designed Exadata, they designed it with such great engineering that they wanted to solve the problem for once and for all. That when a person sets up the entire machine, he has to look after a lot of things: the bottom line storage, the cables and the connections, the nuts and the bolts, and the softwares and the patches. Exadata machine came all engineered with one system itself. You buy one machine, it will come as an entire rack. They will set it up in your center. That's it. Your whole system is ready and you can start using it. And with cloud, it has many more features as well. As you can see, the DB nodes is part of your Exadata. The network fabric is part of your Exadata. The storage cells is also. Overall, in our corporate training, we tell you about each and every part of this, how the storage cells work, what are the three layers of storage cells which are working with each other, why a smart flash cache is important. In a network, what is RDMA? How RDMA got into ROCE or Rocky switch, as some people call it. You should know, understand why actually Oracle moved away from Intel, which was providing a very good hardware for this machine, and it went to AMD. So AMD was even better, but why? With X11 things changed. So a lot of things are happening behind the scene which you guys should understand now. Now, if you ask me why, Viraj, why we should understand all this, because I am a database guy. Why I should care about hardware and the product behind it? Reason being, in cloud, everything is subscription based. And whatever you use it in the front end of the cloud, back end of the cloud, the machine is Exadata only. Maybe they call it ExaCS or ExaCC or ExaDB or ExaScale, whatever they call it. Finally, the machine is Exadata in the background. And if you understand the components and the nuts and bolts of that machine, you can design the costing for your company, which is actually one of the prime responsibilities being into a cloud admin guy. That is why we take pretty much in detail what all components are there and how you can do the cost savings. Some of the best features of Exadata, it is a very common terminology, the secret sauce of Exadata. It's a smart scan. Smart scan is what that in traditional systems you use to put a query. If the table is size is 1 terabyte, whatever it may be, the entire table used to come up, then the processing will happen and then the output will go back. Now with Exadata, query will come in, processing will happen on the storage level itself. Low IO will be returned, only the required results will go back to our system, nothing more. So if you see this query, it's a pretty simple query, right? It's nothing more. It's just amount greater than 1000. So it might be 10 rows, 15 rows, but I have to bring up the entire table in older structure. In newer structure, only Exadata is going to send me the required data, nothing more. So how this thing works behind the scene, we are going to teach that in our corporate training, so you can do the optimizations of your engineered systems. Just buying an Exadata machine or knowing there is a feature present in the machine is not sufficient. You should also understand that how that feature works. Then only it's useful for you. Else, one day your company is going to realize that you have bought an expensive machine. Also, you are not giving any improvements on top of it. Finally, you are a cost to company. CTC, you are a cost to company. Company will not feel comfortable with you, and gradually we will lose our job to AI. Those things should not happen. We take care of that. These are some of the high grade features of Exadata, again on a very high level. Storage indexes, hybrid columnar compressions, and IORMs. Now, all these features collaboratively work for performance. Storage indexes and HCC basically helps me with my Bloom filter concept. There's a concept in Exadata that how I should filter out my data at the storage level and send it back to my DB. So my DB should be needing less amount of workload to manage. IORM is a process in which I tell that my storage should give this amount of IO to this database and this amount of IO to other databases. That management I can do. All these things are feature rich box things, but you should know how to use it, when to use it, and when it is actually meaningful for you. Finally, again, if you ask me why, Viraj, we have to go and study all these points, same reason. In cloud, IO is also cost based. You can buy hardware depending on the IOPS. The more IOPS you're able to fetch from the hardware, the more better performance you're able to get. If you're not able to get, your sales team will obviously come and say, add more storage. Add more storage means your company has to pay more bill to them, like monthly. It may be 20,000 or $2,000 depending on the size and capacity you're asking for. You as an admin guy have to manage the entire system, that the company should run the business optimized way but with suitable costing. That's the whole point. This is like the maximum availability architecture which we teach in our corporate trainings. We tell if the node failure happens, then how to recover it quickly. If primary fails, then DR, how to talk out to it quickly. If new cell node has been added, then what kind of rebalancing activities you can observe and how those can be tackled. So there are all these kinds of scenario which as a database admin guy, yes, you might have done hundreds of times. And I'm sure you guys are expert in that. Any 10-year DBA experience guy will tell you that yes, I can do data guard switchover, but faster the switchover, smoother the switchover, that is the credibility which you will be achieving in your company. We can do a switchover in less than 3 minutes. That is sometimes the RTO, RPO kind of and rules in most of the banking and financial organizations. So within 3 minutes, if you have to do, you have to configure the broker and those settings suitably. So this is the power of Exadata. Now, when Exadata comes with so many great tools and features and weapons to give you amazing performance, it also gives you these kind of tool sets. These are the weapons by using which you can enhance the performance. Like cell CLI related commands are available to understand how the storage is behaving. Now, just imagine that a guy who has been a DBA for like 10 years or so, he might not have went to a storage to check that what is the storage IOPS and the cache and how much the cache is filled with which PDB data and how long it has been retained there. That kind of information generally in a traditional system, there is no scope to do those such things, and generally people don't care. But in Exadata, that domain resides under you. If you are a complete admin of that machine, you have to look after the machine storage level, software level, and enterprise business level as well. We have other tools like OEM. OEM is absolutely a great tool for monitoring. It has been helping us for ages now. OEM can help you monitor your Exadata also. In cloud systems, there are many more other facilities like OEM, DB managed system, OS managed system. These are cloud provided services which are even okay, maybe not advanced than OEM, but they are like uh, brother or sisters of OEM, which are very good in telling you about your Exadata and your cloud related subscription, that how it is consuming the resources. So you should understand that how you can observe it, how you can make a report out of it or a dashboard out of it, which you can present to your company that, okay, this compartment, this database and non-prod DBs. So running non-prod databases for 1 month, the total billing cost is, for example, 10,000 USD. So this is the 10,000 USD which your company is paying. Okay, so that is the kind of thing which you have to do it when you are managing your environments in cloud environments. Now, when cloud is not sufficient, sometimes customer says, I cannot go to public cloud, not possible for me. My data is private. Then Oracle came up with a product called as Oracle Cloud at Customer, called as ExaCC. ExaCC is again a fantastic feature, not feature, sorry, fantastic machine. This machine is exactly same like your public cloud Exadata, but it is kept inside customer data center. Now, customer data center is private, the network is private, the boundaries are private, but features of cloud are almost everything is here. Not 100% because this is not into a public cloud, but most of the cloud features are available within this XRCC also. Now, being a machine inside the customer data center, but still manageable by cloud features, that is an amazing feature, guys. And this is such an amazing machine that not just Oracle. Now, you all know that AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, these are like very high demanding cloud vendors in the world. They are already, at one of some of the top vendors in the world, but still they allow ExaCC machine, this machine, to be placed in their data center because that is the demand of this machine. Customer come to any cloud, but they say my database, if it is going on an ExaCC. So there was a project in which the entire data center is Azure data center, which is Microsoft data center, but the machine is Oracle ExaCC and the database is Oracle database. That is how the demand of this machine is, and it's very important. Same performance, amazing features, everything there, but any cloud it will work. That's the benefit of it. That's why it is too much in demand. This is ExaCS. ExaCS, again, the some of the best features are scaling. You can increase the OCPU count as and when required. You can integrate any kind of object storage, load balancers, vaults to keep your keys and other things. Your financial models you can manage how to pay for the money. You don't have to own anything here. Entire infrastructure will be totally owned by Oracle. You just pay as you go. That is a mantra for any cloud environment, not just Oracle. If you go to AWS, Azure, anywhere, it's pay as you go. But yes, if your database is Oracle, people will tend to go to ExaCC, ExaCS kind of environments, which is on Oracle Cloud mostly. If you see just a simple comparison between all these tools, so on premises, so customer has to manage the entire data center, right? And 100% customer responsibility. There is a 100% payment done by the customer, full access, and physical box limits. It is a box which you have to use. Cloud at customer, which I was talking about, it is like the customer data center, but Oracle will take the responsibility of infra. It is subscription based. VM only will be accessed by you where the database is running, and physical box limits can be increased. Just like I showed you, CPU can be scaled, memory can be scaled, storage can be scaled. This all can be done within your customer data center itself if it is ExaCC. And ExaCS is public cloud, which is OCI region. It is again controlled by Oracle infra. Infra is totally controlled by Oracle guys. It is subscription based. Access here also, it is only VM based only. And it's elastic cloud. Elastic cloud means as and when your capacity has been exhausted, it will automatically spun up more resources for you and give it to you for temporary basis. Yes, it will charge you for it, but at least your business will not go down. And the range is very big, very big. You can manage millions of transactions. Don't worry about it. So this is overall the power of Exadata. Now, Exadata itself, it was so amazing, so powerful. All the companies were so much in love with Exadata. People were using ExaCC. Everything was great. Then Oracle picked out a Mastercard in their strategy. If you guys know Safra Skatz, she is one of the CEO of Oracle. After Larry Ellison, she is one of the lead persons in Oracle. And she had this fantastic vision that whatever things are happening in database or for my data, which is outside the databases, should happen inside the databases. Let me give you a quick example here, guys. Everybody knows Netflix and YouTube kind of apps, right? So when you see one video or one movie on a Netflix, automatically you will get a recommendation. Like on YouTube, we will get These are some of the 4 5 recommendations which you can see next. How do you think that recommendation comes? It is some kind of AI working in the background. Previously, people didn't used to call that AI. I agree with you on that. But there was some kind of logic which today people are calling it as AI. So people used to collect your data, they used to put it into some kind of database. Movies, so Viraj loves action movies. Okay, Viraj loves comedy or whatever, thriller, whatever, it will record my data. I spent this much time on Netflix, daytime, nighttime. It will record everything. And on my collected data, it will process it and it will generate some recommendations for me. It is happening for everyone, millions of users at the same time. If that was happening in the behind the scenes, that data was present into some kind of database, and that database previously it would be a NoSQL database, it could be a data lake, it could be a data warehouse, any kind of database it could be. What most of the DBAs are supporting is OLTP, which is normal transactional DB, banking DB, healthcare DB, which is having transactions. People come, do insert, update, deletes, and people do formulations and programming, and then they take back the data, which is absolutely great. Important, most important database is still that. But all this mechanism to collect the data, analyze it, and make some decision, that was happening in different databases, which I just mentioned now. That all now Oracle is bringing inside a single relational database, that is your 23 AI or 26 AI as they have renamed it. So this vector search mechanism, automatic indexing and AI tuning. Now, even the tuning of your databases, previously you used to have create indexes, or you used to do SQL plan baseline. It's a very common practice. I have seen people doing it. SQL plan has changed. They will run a script which they have in your folder, and they will fix a particular plan as a baseline, which is fine. Absolutely good solution. Nothing wrong. But now AI will do that for you automatically. You don't have to do it. Index will be auto created. Unless you put this feature to off, it will be auto created. So there are a lot of things which was happening out of your databases. What Oracle said, no, no, no. If data is residing in my company's database, processing should also happen inside my database. Then I will advertise it that it is with integrity and security. No loose ends. That's how Oracle is publicizing this today. And that's what we are trying to teach you in this particular course. How this 26 AIDB is an amazing MasterCard played by Oracle. If, as we are expecting, next 2 to 3 years, this DB will be the biggest product of Oracle. And it will be holding the keys for all the major businesses. You will learn more as you progress in this particular training. Migration to database also we teach in this training, though it's not a very detailed part because migration itself is a very big topic. But we take some sessions theoretically to understand that how migration works. So physical, logical, cross platform, we give you an idea how to do pre-checks and post-checks. But as I mentioned very clearly, it's a theoretical thing. Migration itself is a big topic. We can go for a separate batch for that. But in this batch, migration is not the main topic. Main topic is Exadata and learning database AI. So that's where we focus majorly. So this is the path which we want you guys to climb with. And first you have like your own infrastructure and databases, then how the managed systems like DMA role they used to call it. Then we have to understand what is a cloud admin basically doing, managing the entire infrastructure, which is the machine, the database, and the cloud services. And gradually now AI is coming inside your DB. So being AI as a database part, you have to adapt it and you have to understand. A quick idea to all of you guys, there is a feature called as Select AI within 26 AI right now as I speak. Even today it is there. You can pass a English statement to your database in a natural language, right? Give me the sales record for last quarter, like that. That's it. And this Select AI feature can convert this text prompt into a SQL query, execute the query, and bring the result back to you. It is possible even today. Chalo, let's say my example might be a little complicated or way too much to understand, then I will make it easy. Give me the table spaces with less free space available. So this select AI can convert that into a query, run that query, and give you that output. That is possible today. So many great things are there within the database, and it can help you a lot. Okay. So many more things. This is the overall roadmap. Just now we were talking about. So as a traditional DBA, then you go to DMA, then you go to your cloud data architect, and gradually you become an AI expert also within your DB. Remember, guys, in this entire course, on this today's session, my corporate training, we are teaching the AI related to database. I am not talking about the AI which is outside the database or used into some other factors today. Like for example, there is an AI which helps talk like human. That is a good feature of AI, and there is a good company which is working on it. Many good results are there. Call centers are switching into that, but that is not part of this course. My course is basically the data within my database, how AI is helping to get it better. Okay. So these are some of the major customers of Oracle globally. All your major brands in the world are using Oracle databases. That is why we are more confident that gradually, if they are using Oracle database for a very long time, they will gradually move to 26 AI also, and they will be the first prominent users of database in AI. This before I wind up my part, some bonuses I will tell you here. Okay. So we have mostly group live Q&A sessions whenever we are doing the course. Whatever learning material we are providing, it will be accessible for 1 year. We have our own cloud tenancy, and that cloud tenancy access will be given to you guys during the courses. After the course is over, yes, we will be removing that course. And whatever labs we have, all the documents, guidance for certifications, and everything will be given to you. That is part of the course itself. This, Ashish or other sales guys can also tell you. And most importantly, we have a very clear fundamentals at our side that the first 96 hours, or maybe not 96 hours, is like the duration, like 3 days. If within 3 days after the course starts, you feel that your money is not worth it, or the learnings in this course is not worth it, we will refund your money, no questions asked. As simple as that. But you have to give us a chance of at least 3 to 4 days max. Okay. And after that, if things are not suitable for you guys, we will just refund your money. And that's it, guys. This is the lab document which we generally share. We have our own ClickUp links. We share all our documents via that particular site, and everything will be accessible to you for 1 entire year. Okay, so I have done my part, and I see that there are a lot of chat messages here popped in right now. Let me try to see if something's there for me. Okay, Krishna. Okay. Okay, so that's for the feedback form. So I'm ready to take questions, guys. And if any one of you has any questions for me, please shoot. I'm ready to answer your questions right now.
Yeah, hi Viraj, it's Prashant.
Yes, Prashant, tell me.
Thanks for the session. So basically, I can tell you my background. So basically, I am a PeopleSoft ERP TPA,
Oh, okay.
PeopleSoft DBA. So I never worked on Exadata, but yeah, I worked on DB experience I have, but it's not like a core DBA.
Mm.
Even I worked on DBAS OCA database, but not in the
Okay.
Exadata and even core database scale. So I just want to understand like how much this course will be useful, like in case because most of the customer even in PeopleSoft they are using Exadata machines. So as a
Right.
ERP DBA, no. So sometime I get a chance to work as a DBA, but never get a chance as ExaDBA. Maybe in some other organization they may give ERP admin also to manage DBA. So just want to understand like and how it will be useful for me, whether it's really useful or just take
Prashant,
another
I will
course.
be very candid and honest with you. First
Yeah.
of all, yes, you can join the course, and learning Exadata and the cloud and AI related services will extremely be helpful for you because that is the future. There is no second
Yeah.
opinion on that. Because you are an ERP DBA, I'm not going to say PeopleSoft or anything. I will say ERP because any ERP is going to have huge amount of data and huge amount of transactions. Okay.
Right.
So for that, you are okay to do this course and definitely you will learn a lot, but you will have to do your hard work. Like
Okay.
for instance, if I'm telling that in rack, what is a cache fusion? So I'm just taking an example here. Maybe you are not aware of what a cache fusion is. Then I will try to explain it, but you will have to go back and study a bit more on your side. But Exadata, yes, we will be starting from zero and we will be teaching everything about it.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so don't worry,
Yeah.
Prashant, you can join in, but I'm sharing my honest opinion. Database administration related, some basic knowledge is always helpful. If you are stuck somewhere, you will have to do some extra studies. Yes. Okay.
Sure.
Hi,
Yeah. Thank you. That.
hi,
Okay.
I am Devasis. I have experience on the Oracle database and Oracle e-business suite. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I have no any idea of Exadata, ExCC and CS. So
Mm.
what is the topic of the class and what is the good for me as per my knowledge? As I 10 DBA and apps DBA knowledge I have. Oracle e-business suite version 12.2.10 and 12.1.3 and Oracle 19C, 11G I also experience. I have no
Okay.
any idea Exadata. So you can explain what is my career growth and what is my prospects in future.
Okay. So two options here, Devashish. Devashish, you said right name. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, okay. So two options, Devashish, that number one, if you have made up your mind that you want to continue as a apps DBA only, in which you will be taking care of the functional modules and you will be helping with the basic administrations of an apps DBA, then yes, you can continue doing that. This course is not about apps DBA. So if you come here, I am not going to teach anything related to apps DBA, which will enhance your knowledge too much. So I'm just being honest with you. I don't want
Okay.
to take your money and then say that I'm not teaching X. So I'm very being clear with you.
Mhm.
This course is for the guys who want to take the next step into Exadata administration, cloud services, and most importantly, how AI is becoming part of their database. If you are interested into that, Devashish, then definitely you can join. Everything will be done and it will be taught to you.
No,
Okay.
I am not asking for the apps DBA. I have knowledge on the this apps, Oracle apps and Oracle database. Okay, sir.
Mhm.
So for us, my asking this question, when in future Oracle apps, I think 12 dot after 12.2.10, they are going for the fusion.
Yeah, fusion, correct. You are right.
Fusion.
So, see,
So
Devashish, basically, as far as my knowledge and connection goes with Oracle, most of the apps DBA work will gradually reduce because it will be automated. And
yes.
things like you might be knowing more than me because I don't work as an apps DBA, but that's what I have heard from my connections. So it is good to learn this course and understand how infrastructure, cloud, and AI is working together. So I will encourage you that if you want to upgrade, definitely come to this course and you will learn a lot.
Okay. Anything required for the knowledge in the RSC or anything for this
No,
course?
not dedicatedly require. It's not like a die-hard requirement. But yes, if you have some administration knowledge, like you said that you have worked on 11G, 12C kind of scenarios, it's okay. That is enough. We are not expecting that you should be an expert into some area, then only you can do it. It's not like that. Basic DB knowledge is preferred. That's it.
For the Exadata CC and CS.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, Exadata or CC or CS. CC means cloud at customer, and
Okay.
CS is public cloud. Okay,
Okay.
which is an Oracle data center. So
Okay.
just example, I will tell you, if you are buying a car, so in
Hmm.
car they will say basic model, average model or high class model. But
Yes.
basically, the engine is always the same in the car. It is just the features.
Okay. Understand. You means
Understood, right?
you
So
are teaching teaching on the Exadata.
yeah, so I will be teaching Exadata machine. Now that
Okay.
Exadata machine, if you kept it inside a customer data center, it will have like 100 features. If you keep it in public cloud, it will have 200 features, like that.
Okay. Okay.
But machine finally remains the same. Now on top of that, how many features your business uses or you will use, that
Hmm.
totally depends on your working environment.
Okay.
Not everyone uses all the features, right?
Yeah. Just asking some my doubt clearly. When I basically my asking two three friends anything, they are all basically when you are training something on a Oracle database, Oracle anything, they are also told that your machine will be install Oracle database and you can practices. For the Exadata purpose, there is specific hardware specific. So for this reason, any kind of my practices on you can be train our train our students. So what is your you are also
So
using
so
in
I'll
which
tell you.
platform? Yes.
So for our training, we
Yes.
have a simulator box which is
Okay.
for cell nodes.
Okay.
I repeat, cell nodes, it's a simulator box. It's not a real Exadata box. I'm being very
Okay.
clear here
Yes.
because real Exadata box is very expensive,
That's
which
okay.
generally big companies can afford to have for practice sessions.
Yes.
It
Yes.
the costing goes into lakhs and lakhs rupees,
Mm.
or USD also it may be like 40,000,
Very.
50,000
Yes.
USD,
Yes.
something
Yes.
like that.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
it's very costly. We, as a team, we wanted to make this course affordable for most of the people who are
Mm.
not able to get Exadata exposure or cloud
Yes.
services exposure. So we
Yes.
have a simulator machine where you can practice cell node related commands. We have our own OCI cloud environment where we will be creating account for you, and you
Okay.
can do most of the cloud related feature practicals also.
Okay.
Okay, but not spinning up the real ExaCS machine because
Yes.
again that is very costly. Okay, but what we do generally is in each batch, whichever batch we are taking, we give an option to the students. If candidates are interested, they can have their separate compartment, they can afford the billing for that, and they can spin up their own machine and do the practicals.
Okay. Okay.
So this is pay as per you go.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like in one of the batch, five candidates were very much interested because they had some project coming, practicals coming, or something important was there in their company. So those five people used our cloud tenancy, but they paid the machine charges, which they used for 5 to 7 days. That
Okay.
provision we can give you, but
Okay.
machine charges you will have to take it up.
Okay. One more questions for this.
But
What
other
is the
than machine, yeah, sorry, last point. Other than machine, like networks, object storage, block
yes?
volumes, all other practicals, AI related, vector search, everything will be done here. Only the
Okay.
real machines that we are not provisioning.
Okay. For the Indian market, what is this Exadata courses, the all those services are providing? What is the market job opportunities?
Yes, there are not just India. It's for so Oracle database wherever they are using. As I said, right, Oracle company is playing this in such a way that whoever is using Oracle databases, they are making it easy for them to upgrade to Exadata. If you know, right, maybe many people know there is a tool called as ZDM. ZDM is a migration tool. Oracle says if you are moving your on-prem Oracle systems to your cloud Oracle systems, ZDM is free of cost. But if you are using ZDM for something else, Oracle will charge you too much money. So this is like one of the idea people are doing to encourage people to move into Exadata clouds and these kind of systems. So yes, it is working, and you can check the statistics online. You don't have to rely just on me. You can check.
Hello, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, tell me.
Sir, I've been working as a Oracle DBA, core DBA, last
Mhm.
15 years.
Mhm.
So if I join for Exadata course, it will be helpful. Like I want to shift as a data scientist or anything like that. Because
Okay.
as you said, automated uh, jobs,
Autonomous
no?
DB, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Autonomous DB. So again, first of all, yes, it will be helpful, but data scientist is a different job. What's your name?
Mm.
I don't know. Manhas.
Manhas. Yeah.
Yeah, Manhas. So
Mm.
data scientist is a different job. It's majorly into data analytics, which is sub part of data engineering, or maybe parallel to data engineering. You have to there study the data, cleanse the data, make it error free, then convert the data into numerical format, plotting. You need to have Python knowledge in that. There is a different field. So this is not a data scientist course, Manhas, just to be clear
Mm.
on that. This is purely for those people who are already into database field, and they want to upgrade themselves with the latest technologies of Exadata. So latest is X9, X10, X11, which is the versions, and database is 26 AI. So there are a lot of AI features in the DB now. So we are training on that course, and if you want to upgrade yourself in here, it is
Mm.
absolutely most welcome to join in.
Oh, okay, okay. So, hello. As a core DBA, it will be very helpful, right?
Yes, yes, 100%. Actually, this is for
Mm.
core DBAs only. Many
Mm.
a times, what happened is that we have encountered in interviews and all that people who are working as a core DBA for 5 years, 15 years, or even more, they have been doing that same job and they have been stuck with the same routine, like managing cron tab, managing backup and recovery, managing statistics of
Mm.
the databases. Yes, which is a good
Yes.
job, which they have been doing nicely, great. But when I come to Exadata, all these requirements are gone. The world is a bit different. And if the industries are moving to this environment, we have to upgrade. There is no option. If you want to survive, that's the only option.
So I thought Exadata would be helpful for infrastructure guys. So
No, no,
that.
no, no. And
Mm.
see,
Mm.
previously, maybe 5, 7 years ago, if you would have said this point, I would have said, okay, okay. But maybe not okay. But, today in cloud environment, even the networks is managed by the DB guys. You
Okay,
should
sir.
have a
Okay.
basic knowledge of SIDR. What is a SIDR? How network subnets are designed? What are the gateways in cloud? That is under you now. You means people who are managing the data.
Database. Oh,
Yeah. So maybe Manhas, if I'm not saying specifically you, but any core DBA person nowadays, how they react to questions is, if there is no aura error, this is not my problem. This is a very common statement said by many core DBAs even today in the industry. And maybe they are right on their side, nothing wrong. But as the technology is progressing, as the companies are shifting with bigger data to a bigger environment, now people need DBAs or the admins taking full authority. So you have to manage the database, the infrastructure, the networks, the cloud services, and now AI also coming to the DB. So upgrade is the only option. And yes, core DBAs should definitely do this course to upgrade themselves.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Clear.
Yep. Thank you. Anybody else, guys?
Hey Viraj, this is Chakravarti.
Yes,
So I worked as a Postgres DBA. I'm working as a Postgres DBA right now also. So I
okay.
don't have any knowledge on the Oracle DBA or something. So how can I leverage, how can I increase my knowledge base by taking this course?
Well, again, similar answer to what I said to other guys, that first of all,
Uh-huh.
it's your interest, right? Chakravarti,
Chakri,
right?
you can call me Chakri, is fine.
Chakris, okay, Chakri. So basically it's your interest. So if you want to move from Postgres and you want to understand a new database technology, which is Oracle database, and you want to understand that what is the power of Exadata, ExaCC, ExaCS, how AI within a database is going to make a boom out of it, then yes, this course will help you if that is your interest. Uh, Postgres is also a nice database, no complaints there. It has its own fan following, it has its own customer base also. But just from statistics, Oracle is a bigger database as compared to Postgres as market capitalization, if you see. So learning this will definitely add one more star on your shoulder. So you know Postgres, you will know Oracle, and after learning this, you can manage Oracle with Exadata and AI related features also. So yes, definitely this will add two extra stars to your shoulder, which I believe is definitely good for any IT professional in this era, because as AI is taking over, we have to be multi-talented. There is no second thoughts to that.
And one more question. So, what are the prerequisites I should have before taking this course?
Well, generally speaking, basic understanding of RDBMS, databases, how the system functions, or how the rack functions in an environment, that is expected. As I was telling to someone else a while ago, that if you don't have that, then yes, in during the sessions, I will be guiding about those topics, but you will have to take some extra efforts to learn by yourself also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Sir, I have one question again.
Mhm.
Basically, they told that the core DBA functionalities, as like of the Exadata DBA, last of the patching, cloning, and that type of work is a regular basis job for the Exadata.
No, it's gone now. Patching is all gone. In cloud environment, there is no such thing like patching for DBA, and patching is all automated. You can only schedule the patching. There will be a backend process from Oracle Cloud which will come and do the patching to your system. You can just see the log files of the patching, but you cannot do the patching anymore.
What is the main key area for the Exadata responsibility? What is the type of job? What is its
So
day-to-day work?
basically, you have to participate into company's business. I generally take the training. I tell my candidates that it is no more just a DBA job for you. You have to become a data admin for the company. You have to participate in their business. You have to help them with optimization of the processes and how you can use Exadata and cloud services to do that. That's what we teach in our courses. So infrastructure, database, and cloud services, all things you have to take it under your belt now. Guys, just a quick reminder, Krishna has been dropping in chat as well. Please fill up the survey form before you leave this session, okay? Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
Yeah, hi Viraj, this is Sid.
Yes. Yes, Sid.
Yeah, I have a question here. I'm a DBA for more than 12 years now. So, will this course enable us to become an Exadata DMA role, after taking this? Because it's
More
mentioned
than
like
that,
ExaCC. And
more than that,
is
more
it?
than that. So Exadata DMA role also is kind of getting obsolete now, Sid. Maybe some regions it is
Mhm.
still there, but gradually within next few years it will be gone. And as the AI is progressing so fast, I think 2 years max it will be gone. In this course, as I was just saying,
Mhm.
database infrastructure and the cloud services, you have to keep a tab on multiple things, and keeping a tab on all those things, you have to interact with company's business. Let me give you one example here. Said, let's say you're working for an
Mhm.
medical company, okay, who basically deals with the
Mhm.
patient's data and records. Let's say it's a big hospital chain, like India has Fortis. Outside there are many other chains. Any chain you can take in your region. I don't know where you're from. So let's say Fortis
Mhm.
Hospital has like 30 hospitals around India location, and all of them at the end of the day they have to process some claimings and patients records and data. And today if they are processing that data, it gets output till tomorrow noon time, like 12 o'clock. So the entire 12 to
Mhm.
15 hours goes into processing. Now you as a cloud admin guy or an data admin guy have to participate in the business. Okay, what are the processes? Because finally everything is happening on data that you can accept, right? Said there are some
Mm.
codings, there are some packages running, there are some formulation running, but finally where it is happening, it is happening on a database. So how you can make it faster with Exadata, how you can make it better with cloud services, you have to give ideas to your company with a suitable budget and costing to it. And if you can produce the same data on the same day till midnight, then that will be an amazing business boost for your company, and your value will be accepted more than today.
That's right.
Yeah. So if a
Mm.
hospital
So,
can
so,
know.
so as a part of this course,
Mhm.
sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
No, no, I was just completing my story
No,
that
what I
if.
was about to ask, because yeah, I got you completely. But the question here is, will there be any real-time troubleshooting kind of session which will aid
See,
us if in case
real
we
time,
transition to this?
we have practicals here. I will be giving some scenarios
Mhm.
here that, from your laptop, you have to connect to a machine in cloud, which is a dummy machine. We will consider that as a dummy XAS or database machine, and we will make that as a game. That
Mm.
first you have to set up the networks and firewall rules in such a way that yes, your laptop should be able to connect. Then you have to set up the rules in such a way that your teammates should not be able to connect. That kind of practicals we
Okay.
will be
Mm.
having. So gradually, like, this is one of the practicals I'm telling you. So we do this
Mhm.
because we want to, because in a company there are not many admins or many DBAs even today. Maybe 5 DBAs and 100 programmers.
Mm.
That kind of ratio we have. So
Got
security
it.
wise, we what
Mm.
we do, we tell, okay, you manage one system. Now your system should be accessible by one system, but other system should not be able to access your system. So you design the network, you design the firewall rules. That kind of practicals we have, but we don't have real data of customer here, which is obviously not allowed as per rules and regulations.
Got you. Got you. So I have one more question. I mean, with regards to setting up this Exadata machine, or if it's a Exa physical box, or is it a cloud ExaCC or ExaCS? CS is just different, but if it is an ExaCC, will we be doing setting up or bootstrapping the system? Will that be a part of the session or?
No, actually. So that major machine, which is ExaCS, I was just
Ah,
answering to one more guy here that that is very expensive. And the costing we have, this course was so basically said this course is designed for corporates basically. Like I
mhm.
showed you a couple of names. We have done it for few companies in India. We have done it for few companies
Yeah,
outside also. Dubai and some in the
excellent. Yeah.
European regions. But they are corporates, they can afford
Mhm.
spending 10, 15, 20 lakh rupees just for the 5 day, 7 day duration. Okay. Or maybe 1 month
Yeah.
duration of the
Mhm.
course which they are taking. So they can have that access and flexibility. This course budget is not that way
Mhm.
designed. Okay, with this budget, we will
Got you.
have a dummy
Mhm.
system. With that dummy system, we will be doing all the
Mhm.
experiments, and we keep it as an open option that if candidates want, they can use our environment to spin up a machine and do their own practicals. Minimum 2 days of payment needs to be made, and as pay as you go service can be used. That is up to you. And there are some nominal charges to it.
So Viraj, just to add,
Hmm.
so that Krishna joining.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just to keep, see, we are building a community, right? So we understand we have been a DBA, me and Viraj both have been working since very long, and we were DBAs, right? And then we upgraded to this few years back, and we have been constantly upgrading. Everybody has to. So we know the pain behind it, right? So we can't give you something which is very costly. Even with the very minuscule cost what we are charging, we are giving you lot of things wherein the bill is paid by us. Like for example, we are giving you autonomous database, we are giving you DBCS machine, We are giving you the whole complete OCI access, which gives us a lot of charge in the background. But then again, we are consuming those charge by from our end, because whatever tenancy we'll be giving you, you will be getting a lot of live machines. But if you think that somebody will give you the Exadata, nobody can give. Even the smallest Exadata, which is a quarter rack, cost around 4.5 CR, right? And nobody, only the production,
Hmm.
only it is byte for the production systems. And what model we have, what kind of
Uh-huh.
machines we have, right? What simulator environment, whatever things we have given these trainings to many corporates, and they are very happy about it. They are very, very happy. No
Got
complaints
it.
up
So
till
the
now.
the
Hmm.
theory, got it, got it. But the theoretical part of it will be covered as a part of this session. No? The theoretical part,
Yeah,
how
Yeah,
it
yeah.
has been,
Yeah.
that will
We
be
have
covered as
all
well.
the, we have
100%.
almost
I got
40,
it.
50 plus hands-on labs, which you will be doing. Viraj will be helping you to do. I will be
Okay,
coming into the trainings to grill you guys.
got it.
Okay. To prepare you for the interviews.
Okay,
Okay. Like we do like that. If I take the session, Viraj will come and grill the guys. If Viraj take the sessions, I'll come and grill the guys. Right? Because ultimately preparing you and asking the
got
questions
it.
is very important. And then whatever
Okay,
practical machines we are giving you to do the practicals, those are self-sufficient for any production grade environment. You did not need a live Exadata systems. By practicing all those machines what we
got it.
have, you will be production ready from day one.
And
Okay, Virat, sorry to
okay,
Guys,
understood.
yeah,
Yeah.
interrupt.
yeah,
Over to
yeah.
you.
Just
If
last
you can
point,
also talk about the market opportunities, like after taking
So
up
Sid,
this
yeah, Sid,
course, what are
I'll take
the,
that
I know, how
question.
is the market, and yeah,
Yeah, I'll take that question. So just one point, Sid, before I go there. See, some people, Sid in past
please,
have
please, yeah.
gone into a wrong impression by others that they will get an Exadata machine to do hands-ons and everything, and finally they were bluffed because at a nominal cost of course they got some kind of dummy machines predicting, pretending to be Exa, but which is not really an Exa machine. You can just go online and check the costing, and then you can make the logic out of it.
Yeah, yeah,
So just don't fall for that trap.
got
If
it.
you don't come here, it's okay, fine, no hard feelings. But don't
Hmm.
fall for that trap that if someone is telling you that I will give you a real accelerator box in such a nominal fees, then he's playing with you. Coming to the second question,
Got
scope
it.
is enormous because in my session I said that this ExaCC machine is not just accepted by Oracle customers, it is accepted by every cloud vendor. AWS, Azure, and Google, all cloud vendors today accept this Oracle Exadata machine inside their data center. Now, you just imagine these three are pretty powerful companies. Why would they need to accept a competitor's machine inside their cloud data center? Not required, right? Their billing and business is pretty good even today. But they do it because there is demand, because there is need by the customers. So, yes, there are a lot of customers who are going for ExaCC, ExaCS, and migration projects are coming into the companies, and people are getting jobs on that. So yes, opportunities are enormous. Plus, you can go online and just do your research. You will find many more.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay, sir. Okay, guys. Last, anyone, any questions? Okay, guys, then thank you very much for your time. We I think crossed the time, but yeah, 2 minutes. So, guys, I hope you liked our masterclass today, in which we have tried to convince you that we are giving you a lot of quality stuff in this particular corporate
So
training. Yeah.
one more question before we wind up. I mean, what will be the timings of this session? Because I'm
For
doing night
that,
shifts, so I hope.
Ashish will confirm you back. You just be in touch with Ashish,
Okay,
and he will confirm you
thank
back
you.
all the details. Okay. So guys, I
Yeah,
hope you got some insight today, and at least you are plus one than 1 hour before. So definitely a lot of things to learn. Do come back to with your questions to Ashish if you need anything else. Thank you guys. Have a good
Uh,
time.
Whereas, sorry, you tell me that you conclude AI, right? I'm Shiva.
Yeah. Sorry,
At
what?
the end, at the end, you conclude uh, AI perspective, like what as a DBA, what we need to adapt.
Yeah. So basically, okay, Shiva. Yeah, right. So Shiva, what happens? I was just giving that example a while ago that
Yeah.
YouTube has an algorithm, right? That it will collect my data, that how much I am observing, which videos I am observing, then how much like I have pressed, or
Virat, sorry, stopping you for just a moment. Guys, can you please fill up the feedback form? Actually, it helps us to improve and it helps us also to understand that if you guys are really getting the topic or do we need any improvement, right? So please, it will take only 2 minutes. Sincere request. Please fill up the form. Thank you. Viraj, over to you.
Hmm. So, Shiva, I was just saying that basically in that matter, the data which is collected, right, it is not just any transactional data. It's not like a insert query or a update query kind of a data. Like
Mm.
how many people have clicked like button, how many people have watched this particular part of video more times, how many people are searching this video. This is all unstructured data. So when this unstructured data is kept inside a database and that data has been judged and analyzed and made a decision out of it, that is basically data engineering, or that is data analytics. So you don't have to be the guy who is doing the analytics or programming on it, but the place where this data is stored, you can be the guy who will be managing that databases. For example, if you have heard about a company, okay, forget about company, AWS has a database called as Redshift. Have you heard about it?
Yes, I hear.
Yeah, so Redshift is kind of that database. It's a data warehouse which will collect all this unstructured data. Oracle has this autonomous DB, we call it ATP or ADW, autonomous data warehouse, which will store all the non-structured data and then you can do processing. Now, autonomous DB can also store JSON files. JSON file where you will use, for example, some website is sending some data. Like a news website is sending a lot of live updates. For example, election, right? Election, you see your news is continuously updating. So people are not doing insert statements there. A lot of data is collected from here and there, and then it is processed and then it is published on your website. Correct. That is not a simple insert and update statement in the background. So that place where that unstructured data is stored, that place where the processing is happening, you can be the guy who can manage that platform, manage that processing power and everything. That is basically a platform engineering job, data platform engineering job. And previously, all these things were happening outside the databases, which was, yes, many companies like Redshift, Databricks, Snowflake, they are doing it even today and they are doing a good job, to be honest. But now Oracle is saying that no need to go outside. My autonomous DB can do all these things within my database itself. So autonomous DB 23 AI, 26 AI is saying everything will happen inside the DB, no need to go outside. That is where this DB, we think in the next 2 to 3 years, will just capture the market. I hope, Shiva, that clears your point.
Yeah, whereas I understand. Okay, whatever ETL, these are all the applications part will do in Oracle itself going forward.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thanks for that. I understand. And one more small question. It's not like question. Who is the competitor for Exadata now?
Who is for what?
Competitor for the Exa mission.
Competitor. Oh, okay, okay. Technically speaking, there is no
Viraj, let
competitor.
me take this. The
Okay.
competitor for Exadata is only Exadata. That means Exadata X9 is the competitor for Exadata X10 and Exadata X10 is competitor for Exadata X11. Simple.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
You
it
do,
is silly
you do,
question, but
you do your research.
yeah,
Exadata is the only competitor of Exadata.
okay. Yeah, thanks for that.
So Shiva, just to finish up that, there are a few other machines, but not really matching that performance or that level. You can obviously do, Chat GPT or Google about it. AWS and other companies are providing some machines, but they are not really making any competition. That is why AWS, Google, and Azure are accepting Exadata in their data center. You can understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Which competitor will accept Oracle's machine in their data center? Why? Unless the customer is really demanding it,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Okay. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good time, everyone. Thanks everyone for joining. Please fill out the feedback form. That helps us a lot. Bye bye.
Bye. Thanks. Thanks for us for your valuable time.